You know, like that's her thing. She puts spirals on everything. When you start talking about Anubis, you feel your poppet move briefly, like it twitches, and you begin hearing whispers from around the room.
I pull out my poppet and say, "Yes, poppet."
You notice that the puppet looks exactly like the statues on the east side of the room. However, you don't know what the statues on the east side of the room are. There's enormous dog-headed gods. I'm going to say you go ahead and identify them as Anubis, since you're pretty much an Anubis expert.
Okay.
So this room is filled with gods whose
So
domain is
it's a
death.
dichotomy of modern,
Pharasma and Anubis, yes.
yeah, modern and ancient symbology.
Well, Pharasma existed back at the time of the Starfall, so she was there 10,000 years ago. But she wasn't the goddess of death then, she was just a goddess of prophecy. So at the time that this happened, she was a goddess of death, but she wasn't really that respected for it in Osirian. Anubis is the big dog.
Okay. This I will pass along with this. This tomb has been venerated to both the old and the new, Pharasma and Anubis.
All right, Charles, we have you back.
Well, I'm back, but for some odd reason, it's not wanting to
Uh,
display with uh, the dynamic lighting.
see,
Trying to see if it has it blocked.
like, so are you
Yeah.
trying to like watch dynamic lighting
I
on
will
the
move
map?
inside.
Okay.
No, I've got it pulled back up on the laptop.
Right, that's weird that it wouldn't show with dynamic lighting. I think your character light's on. All right, Venny,
Yeah,
I
I've
need you to
just
make a
got black.
perception check.
Uh-oh.
Just black map.
Perceive. No.
Okay. Um, an enormous scorpion leaps out of the sand next to you and begins biting your face off.
Great.
Roll for initiative.
Oh.
This scorpion has a translucent shell. You can see its insides while it's attacking you. All its muscles are quivering pretty heavily as it moves towards you and tries to sting the shit out of you.
Mm. Great. Great.
Vinny,
Where
you
did
made
it
a
come
new
from?
friend.
So it came from the sands to the east of you, jumped out from underneath the desert.
Oh, it's outside. Okay.
Yep. What's your flat-footed AC, Vinny? Holy fuck.
12?
I think you might die.
Perfect.
So you're gonna take
First combat, first attack.
3d3. You're gonna take 43 damage, and you need to make a fort save versus poison. You take 11 points of damage.
I am not dead. Yet.
Yet.
Well, you didn't get damned. You make the save versus that. Are you still up?
Yeah.
Alright, so this
I'm tough.
scorpion, like, launches itself out of the ground at you, and as it flies majestically through the air with its giant front pincers and its, like, quivering tail, you notice an intricate detail, all of its internal organs. You can see its heart, like, compressing and beating really fast, even though it's in slow motion. And then it hits you in the face and just sting, sting, stab, and there's, like, poison leaking out of your wound, and you're just like, ah!
Yes, I am.
Let's get Charles here on the initiative order. Charles is at 8. Combat begins
The
now.
whole 8.
A whole 8. Well, it's not 83, so... Benny,
83 would be nice.
you have a scorpion on your face. What would you like to
I'm going to withdraw into the room.
do? The Brute. You see a really interesting looking scorpion that you've never seen before.
Uh-oh. It's just getting into the doorway here.
Did it
That's
pop
not
up out of the sand or?
Yep.
There we go.
Popped up out of the sand outside.
Well, he's going to basically break off a branch, which is a club. And I'm assuming, is that like a 5 foot or whatever?
You'd have to go around the corner, so I don't know that you can 5 foot.
Nope, but still.
All right, you
And
walk
whack.
around the corner. You start clubbing him.
Yup.
All right.
Welcome to the club.
What is this? Oh. The sheet values. They're strange. It's asking me questions.
Uh-oh.
All right.
Questions are no good.
You try to hit it, but it's too fast, and it skitters sideways as your club comes down, and you just throw up a cloud of sand
Okay.
with your repeated beatings. Anything else?
Kill it!
Nope.
Kill it!
Eshe. You're going to use some... Yeah, I know. I caught myself there. That's right. You're a witch with no... My favorite kind of witch.
I dare to be different.
Yeah, I know, right? What are you going to do?
I'm going to not have knowledge of religion to determine if this thing is undead or not. So
It's nature.
Looks alive.
It's
You
definitely
can see its heart
alive.
beating.
You can see its heart beating. Yeah.
but you said it was transparent, so
Translucent. Its shell is translucent.
translucent.
You can see its insides. It's not...
Yeah.
I was going to say it's not a ghost scorpion, but it is in fact a ghost scorpion.
Is it a scorpion ghost or a ghost
No,
scorpion?
it's a type of scorpion called the ghost scorpion. I was going to say it's not a ghost scorpion there. Wait, yes it is. Just not that kind of ghost. I'm a cleric, just not that kind of cleric.
I am going to go on delay.
You sure?
Yes.
All right. Before you do, you should know that your puppet gains additional power. You get a +1 to attack when you're in this room because it's sanctified Church of Anubis.
Cool.
It's basically hollowed ground for you.
Okay.
Still going in delay?
I will still delay
All right.
because I got to do math.
Anubis seems pretty disapproving. All right, Charles, you're in the game now, son. You've waited 15 years to do this. To draw your hammer in anger against a foe.
A crab hammer. Use it.
Under the hot suns of Osirian, he gains first blood.
Well, given I'm still having issues with dynamic lighting, I'm trying to pull it up in Firefox now. How far away am I?
Oh, I hate to say it. I can turn the dynamic lighting off. What hurts me so
Don't
much.
do it.
I spent such a long time setting it up, but maybe just for today.
You're 5 foot. You're a 5 foot step away. It looks like.
Yeah, you're 5 step away.
Yeah, you could walk right into the doorway.
Oh,
in
then
front
I
of
can
me.
just
go.
get
Oh,
5 foot step
now I
up
see
and
everything.
Can you see
smack
now?
it in the face.
You can see now, right? Now that the lighting's off?
I can.
All right.
Yes. You know what I think it may be? I have no control over my token.
You know, that might be it.
Oh,
Probably because I've made control of it for Deeproot. Boom.
that'll do it.
Yeah, that will do
Turn my
it.
lighting back on and see if it works. Because that
Yeah,
I'm over here like trying everything, reloading
yeah,
on
that's
all
me.
of my
It's
devices.
not bad.
Hey, look, it works.
It's
Been a while
bad.
since you used the dynamic, I think.
Yep, it has. Almost been a year.
it's so pretty though.
You know, I don't use it for
That's why I was like,
PFS modules
dude, I
because
don't-
not
I don't
everyone has the
know.
processing power.
Oh, it's sweet.
To be clear, we have lanced 0 people in this campaign so
I was
far.
gonna say, if I can play WoW on this
Well.
laptop, I knew I could.
The scorpion tail is kind of lance shaped.
All right, I'll agree with that. We have exactly 1 lance worth of currency to spend, chat. You know, when I get a chatbot for Sirius, I think when they have like those currency things where like
It'll
they're
be
being rolled
lances.
for watching, it's gonna be a lance. All right, Charles, you're in the game now. You hear Jeremy Irons' voice speaking over you. He's like, "Do it."
All right, so I'm going to take a whack at this thing.
That's a whack.
That's definitely whack.
Yeah. I think you might kill it in one hit. No, you get
Do,
close.
do I squish the bug?
Are you I mean, you're 5 foot stepping next to it, right?
Yes.
You hit it quite hard, and you break off 2 of its legs in the process because they're all crushed and mangled. So it's now moving slower. And it seems really pissed. Anything else from you?
Hi.
You say hello to the... All right, it
You
says
see,
hi back
Scorpion?
by jumping
You
you
don't
in the
have
face.
friends. I have friends.
What's your AC there, Paladin friend?
I was taking a page out of Deeproot's book.
What's
It's an
your AC?
18.
All right, it's gonna hit you in the face with the stinger. Can you make a fortitude save? Uh-oh.
No.
And it's too early for me to have the wonderful, delicious immunities from
Immunity,
being
I
paladin.
know. You take 1 point of strength damage, and you take 1 point of damage.
Strength damage.
Yep.
What sort of evil scorpion beast is this?
Ghost Scorpion. Ghost. Woo!
You are cursed.
Yeah, so
Curse.
all
Already?
of you briefly hear the wind like whistle through the room. And you hear the word curse.
You did say it 3 times.
And Eshe, you see the words above the circle wheel again, and it just like, do not enter. Benny, you're hiding in the back of the room. Your bro there
Yeah.
just got stabbed with the scorpion, and it looks like some black liquid's coming out of the wound. What are you gonna do?
I'll just be like trying to hold myself together since I'm almost knocked out. I guess I'll maybe chuck a dagger in there, even though it's not very likely to hit.
All right,
Yeah, why not?
watch him roll a 20. The most carefully aimed dagger in all of existence. You literally bounce it off of 2 statues in the front door.
I believe that's at -4.
Oh yeah, you still hit, man.
All right.
Well, wait, do you have
No, I
precise
do not.
shot?
That's -4.
Okay, so it's
That would
minus
be...
8.
Oh, -8 because of the melee and
Cover.
soft cover.
Yeah. So,
Ah, well.
like, you hit the scorpion, but you hit it with the blunt end, and it just bounces off its carapace. It gets
Kill you.
super pissed. Like, so you hit it in its tail, and the tail just goes right back up. It's like...
So
And
it's
then I'll probably slump against the stone.
I like the idea of you slumping against the stone, and there's, like, blood on the stone when you lift up. All right, Deproot.
Let's try to hit it again. Nope.
Yep, you're just too slow for it.
The woes of being a tree.
so I will draw my sickle.
Sickle.
5, 15, and I guess I will move here and provoke in so doing.
Oh, fun. It's gonna go with the stinger.
Oh.
How's your AC?
12 is my armor class.
All right, make a fort save.
Yeah.
Oh.
And that, kids, is how in the year 20 and 15 I managed to TPK an entire party in the first fight.
In 3 different parties, he does it.
Looks like you got
You
lanced.
take 3 points of damage. I literally don't get that. I was there when it happened, and I still don't understand it.
It's just a thing now. I don't know.
All right, you're not poisoned. You do take 3 points of damage. Lay on your counterattack.
Oh, I don't have a bad with +1.
So next turn.
I love the idea that you're like fumbling to get this sickle out, and in the process you aren't looking, and then it like stabs you in the foot, and you're like, "Oh my!"
I get you for that.
I want to point out they did not
Tetanus
die
shot.
in the first battle of Reign of Winter, but they may die here. Charles, can you make a fort save versus the horrible poison burning your veins? All right. Yeah,
At least it's not Will.
You manage to like clench your arm and force the blood back out of it so that the poison doesn't go any deeper. What else would you like to do?
And now I'm gonna smack this.
You're going to crush this fiend?
Actually, I'm gonna 5-foot step to flank with my new friend.
All right. You slam down on the scorpion, crushing it, ending its life.
And is it only one consecutive save, or do I need another?
No, you're good. You're fine. You just have 1 strength damage. Walk it off.
Walk it off.
I'll be good. I'll be good tomorrow.
I would like to knowledge nature this to
Not
figure out
me.
why it was here.
Okay.
Yeah, everything's supposed to be dead.
Okay, so ghost scorpions are capable of burrowing beneath the ground and hiding. They only come out when they detect living things. So it seems like this is something that lives in this area by hiding from the eyes of all the guards on the walls and just killing all intruders. Which may be why they allow these things to live here.
Hmm. Okay.
Because, you know, it's something that doesn't show up, right? So, like, if you normally just looked in there, you'd be like, yep, everything's dead. But an intruder shows up, this thing pops out, tries to kill him, and then the guards show up, they're like, oh, look at that guy. He died of poison. Oh, what a shame. Guess he shouldn't have tried breaking into the necropolis. If only we'd been here to save him faster.
Benny is laying against the door, wailing. Ah!
Am I the only one? Am I the only one with heal trained to go see if we can stabilize Vinny and keep him from dying a horrible death?
I think I'll be okay.
Oh wait,
Well,
he's not
health-wise,
that
Vinny
far
is-
gone yet.
Yeah, health-wise, Venny is stable. You know, mentally, I can't speak.
I've been traumatized. What was that thing?
But as a matter of fact, Deproot, you happen to know that it was a ghost scorpion.
It's not that kind of heal check.
I will go up and make a heal check on Benny.
Very well.
He's
To do what?
to make sure he's relatively stable.
Oh, yeah, he'll be fine.
You'll be
just
fine tomorrow, Benny. You'll be fine tomorrow.
I just lay down here.
Wow, there's someone else playing Mummy's Mask at the exact same time we are.
That's cool.
And they're on the same part. Holy shit. Wow.
Really?
How do you know?
He's crying more than... well, I mean, I was looking through the list of people on Twitch, and I was like, that map looks really familiar. And I was like, wait a second. That's Mummy's Mask.
That's cool.
All right. We got more Koya references. Well, yeah, I mean, Koya is 80 years old, and she's currently taking painkillers. This guy's like a little whiny thief who's not on painkillers.
Not yet.
He has to go back in town and pick up his prescription Vicodin.
No. It's just straight opium.
The finest Kellish opium.
I'll
All right,
I'll tell
what do
the
you guys
group.
do now?
I'll tell the
Danny
group.
is-
I cannot go on. This was ill-conceived. I want to go home.
You're fine here. I pull out my poppet. Yes,
And
Yeah.
I walk up to Vinny.
you'll be fine here. This is a
I walk
safe-
up to Vinny and smack him in the back of the head.
Ah!
I like how your tokens overlapping him too. Just like BAM! Alright, you smack Benny. How hard is it? Enough to give him 1 non-lethal damage?
I
Because
don't
that
know.
might be enough to knock me out.
Let's see what the dice gods think.
Oh man.
I love this. He rolls a critical.
High or low, Vinny?
We're good. Don't roll it, please. We could get some weird
No.
results.
High or low, Vinny?
High, always high.
Like to get wet?
85.
That's high.
You're
Well,
good,
I
you're
guess you're
fine.
safe. This time.
So you like
This
raise your
time.
hand to slap him, and then you
Eh.
just you stop. Look at this paladin with respect for life. In this,
Is the paladin freaking out that the puppet is out right now? As
That's
you're
probably
talking
why
to
I
your little-
stopped.
you're talking to your little device filled with the evil souls of the damned, right?
I'm saying, this is a sanctified place. This place has been blessed by Anubis. You will be fine here, Venny.
Deeper's kind of thinking to himself, what the hell have I gotten myself into?
I'll start to crawl away from the crazy witch lady.
Yeah.
This got strange quick.
I'm going to take a step back over here
This
by
whole scene is
Deeper.
just bizarre. There's a tree standing in the corner watching disapprovingly.
He'll point to the door with the spiral symbol on it and be like, door.
I'll tell you what, you should have made your name Vin Treasel. Am I right? I think that's going to be the name of an NPC in the future.
Oh, God. So bad. So bad.
If you want to go on, we have to push the door open.
Oh, dear. That sounds difficult.
All right, you start, Vinny.
So the four of you can all combine your strength scores together to push the
I
door open.
believe... Well, here, Venny's fine, so... We combine
All
our
right.
strengths.
Let's just all overlap on Vinny.
Everybody
So
squeeze.
you're all pushing it open?
Yep.
Venny's like, I'm not sure.
All right, you easily roll it to the right
Yeah.
with your 4 combined strength scores. It seems like any 2 or 3 of you together would be able to do it. But after about a minute, you do roll it to the right. It seems as
And
if it's
then the
designed to
trap
not
goes off.
roll back easily.
That's good.
It will hold itself in place here.
Just in case, are there any loose rocks I can jam into it to try and make it not
Of
close,
course.
just in case?
In fact, do you have any climbing pitons or a climber's kit or anything like that?
I
one in
don't think
place.
so.
Have any nails? Spikes?
No, that's all too expensive. I could jam my crowbar into it, but I might need that.
No, the rock's fine. I just, rock.
Well, I'll go and collect my daggers first, and then I'll do that.
All right. Well, you're not a dagger man, so you don't have infinite daggers.
I only have 2.
Or
Oh, I only
infinite
threw 1.
daggers.
Well. Yeah,
This-
so I'll do that.
All right. This square room is starkly devoid of any markings or adornment. In the center of the chamber's floor, a square shaft drops straight down into darkness. A faint musty odor rises from the pit. A single piton has been hammered into the stone floor in the northeast corner of the pit, and a dusty length of rope dangles from the piton down into the darkness of the shaft. The shaft is 10 foot square and is an example of superior masonry, deliberately constructed by dwarves to be difficult to climb.
I guess I'll inspect the rope and the setup we got here to see if it's safe.
Okay, you're inspecting the rope.
It seems pretty old.
Does seem very old. The rope extends 5 feet into the shaft before ending, having been cut. When you touch the rope, it crumbles, and what little rope remains slips down into the darkness.
Okay then. What about the python in the stone? How secure does that look?
It seems very secure.
I will whip out my rope
Okay.
and start getting it together so we can climb down.
How long is your rope?
50 feet.
All right, when you drop your rope into the pit, you do not hear the rope hit the bottom of the pit.
I
Chuck.
will take my pebble that I casted light on
Okay.
and drop it down the hole.
All right, the pebble drops 60 feet. At the
Okay.
bottom of the pit, you see the body of
Vinny's cousin.
A skeleton. It has a thin layer of desiccated tissue over it. It seems to have been mummified by the desert heat. So, like, all the vital fluids have been drained from it by the dry air. It is a male, human, or half-elf who died getting down here. You can't tell from this distance, but the skeleton's legs are pointing in a strange direction, and the bottom half of the thighs are both broken. He seems to have a backpack, and there are a number of vials lying around him.
Ew.
What would you like to do?
Broken vials?
Nope, they're intact.
Vinny's rope is secured to the pitten, right?
Yes.
And it's just a 10-foot clearance.
I have more rope if need be.
All right, you're gonna pull the rope back up and then tie a new rope onto the bottom to.
You want to make it all the way down?
I have horrid acrobatics checks. And
surprise.
And if Arthur wants to kill me, I will make him work for it.
All right.
Hey man, I didn't even target you with the scorpion, right? It was Vinny because he was the last one outside.
Once or twice.
He spent all his time hiding. Hey man, PFS kills don't count. Whoa. When I try to kill you in this game, you'll probably explode from the inside out. Turns
For no
out rocks
apparent
fall. Everyone dies.
That
No save.
would be better than all the attempted kills in my shit.
All
All
right.
right. We'll do that.
So what's the plan here? You've got rope. It reaches all the way to the bottom and then some.
Make double rope.
Yeah.
Before we potentially start another encounter, I need
I'm
to be
going-
right back for 1 minute.
All right.
Ah.
Benny, are you going down first?
No.
I kind of assumed you were, but okay.
I'll go down first.
All right, Charles, you make it to the bottom. Can your take 10 reach a 10 on climb?
And I shall. Nope.
Okay. You're in a bit of problem because this isn't knotted rope.
And we can't help him in any way because he's just climbing a rope.
Exactly.
All right. I mean, obviously, you know before you go down here that you're probably incapable of climbing this with your armor on, right? So I'm not going to have you literally fall off and kill yourself.
Just take your armor off, chuck it down, and then...
Whoa. Wow. I mean, I can see using your shield to dig up, but literally throwing your armor into a pit? All of your armor shatters. 66 points of damage.
No, see what would happen would be I would throw my bag full of random non-breakable items.
Oh, you're
Soft
going to
landing.
cushion it. It's a bag
What
filled
you say?
entirely
I have
with
this bag
water.
full of random gear, none of which is truly breakable.
No shovels.
I'm back.
So, I
No,
mean,
it's got torches and rope and random adventuring kit, but
so what's the plan for getting
I
you
mean,
down
how
this?
do you break rope by throwing it down a hole?
Deeproot will climb down on the rope.
Can you take 10 for a 10 on the climb?
Nope.
Okay. Well, then you approach the rope, and you're pretty sure you're not going to be able to make it down safely. Okay, you climb at a speed. What's your speed normally?
30.
Right, you make it 30 feet down.
Well, 20, sorry.
Make it 20 feet down. You got 40 more feet to go. Make another climb check. All right,
I'm gonna go ahead
make
and
it
take
another
off
20.
my armor and take 10 on the way down.
Make another
One more?
climb check. Wow,
Nice.
you make it to the bottom successfully, Deproot. As you do, well, I guess Charles is going to take you like a minute to get out of your armor, right? So you,
Oh.
Deproot, you're at the
Yeah.
bottom. Mirrored images of a warrior in side profile, facing inward, are carved in